Hey guys, it's MandaPanda and I'm back with another custom My Little Pony, and today's pony is inspired by Destiny from Disney's Finding Dory. Destiny is a whale shark. She's super adorable, and we are going to be transforming Applejack into Destiny. To help me in the transformation, I have this Destiny Swigglefish figurine. Let's get this open. And here comes Destiny. The little figurine's pretty cool. The mouth and the tail move as you move the figurine. Applejack's ready. Let's get started. She's going to be getting all new hair, so I have to remove her head. You can do that by very firmly twisting the head to the side until the neck plug pops out just like that. To get the hair out, you're going to have to remove the neck plug. Sometimes, depending on how much glue was used when they put the pony together, sometimes you can remove the neck plug by just pulling it out with some pliers, but it doesn't look like this one's going to come out very easily. Let me try it one more time. Yeah, that is definitely not going anywhere. I'm gonna grab my X-Acto knife and very carefully I'm gonna cut a series of little teeny tiny cuts all around the edge of this neck plug here. And of course, be very careful when handling an X-Acto knife, and the plug will just pop right out. I'm gonna put that to the side. I'm gonna grab some big scissors and cut off all of Applejack's hair, getting as close to the root as I possibly can with these large scissors. Then I'm gonna switch over to some teeny tiny scissors and cut off the remaining hair all the way down to the root. And this just makes it really easy to get the hair out from the inside. So here's what she looks like. You can see inside all of the root and glue is still stuck in the head. Grab your pliers or tweezers, whatever you have handy. Reach in there and pull out all of that hair and glue until she is 100% completely bald and ready for her new hair. Her tail's going to be replaced with a shark-shaped fin, so I'm gonna cut off the entire tail with my big scissors, cut it really short with my little teeny tiny scissors, and then just push the hair in. I am not going to remove the neck plug. It's an unnecessary step since we are not going to give her a tail of hair. It's going to be a fin. I'm gonna go ahead and snap both of the neck plugs back together right now before I forget. You can try and snap them back together using your fingers, but that's hard and it actually hurts. I recommend grabbing the pliers and using them to kind of get the neck plug about halfway down, and then you can just push it down like this with your fingers. And the body is completely ready to be customized. Let's get to painting. Using Apple Barrel's Bimini Blue, I'm going to start off by outlining Applejack's eyes using a medium pointed brush. I'm doing this because I will not be painting the eyes. I'm just going to change the eye color, and this helps me to not get paint on the inside. Then I'm going to switch to a flat brush and completely cover her head in this beautiful blue color. Acrylic paint is very thin and patchy, so it's gonna take me 3 to 4 coats to get completely even and opaque coverage here. I'm gonna put the head to the side to dry. Using some acetone, I am removing the cutie mark from the flank, and then I'm gonna completely cover the body with 3 to 4 coats of the same Apple Barrel Bimini Blue. Gotta admit, this color is a very close match to Destiny's actual color. This is 4 coats of paint. The color is absolutely gorgeous. Now it's time to move on to the gray color. Destiny's underbelly is a medium soft gray color. What I want to do is paint the neck area and underneath on the belly area, and I have chosen this nail polish called Sea Spray by China Glaze. It's a medium gray with just like a hint of blue and a little bit of shimmer to it. I think it's a really pretty color. I'm gonna draw a rectangular shape running down the front of the neck and then use the actual nail polish brush to completely fill that area in. And now that I'm looking at the nail polish dry compared to the teal color, this is too dark. I think it's too dark. I'm gonna switch it up and repaint this area using a lighter shade of nail polish. I'm gonna switch to OPI's Iconoli. I just think that it's lighter and it's a better fit to Destiny. And I'm just gonna go over the area that I had already painted previously using that darker gray color. Then I'm going to paint in the entire bottom belly area using the same soft gray color. And it's a little tricky getting into this area, so I suggest using a very fine and long tipped paintbrush. And I'm gonna pull that color all the way to the tail area. I feel that the line where the gray and the teal meet is too harsh, so what I'm going to do is create a soft ombre effect using a small piece of makeup sponge, and I'm going to use my tweezers since the sponge is so tiny. I'm going to go ahead and dab just very light coats of the same gray nail polish here to soften that line up and kind of bring the color a little bit farther up the belly. And I just think that that just looks a lot better than a really harsh defined line. I'm going to go over all of the outline here. That looks so much better. Now I'm going to repeat this process on the head. I'm going to bring that gray area that's on her neck, I'm going to bring it all the way up and cover her mouth, since Destiny's mouth is actually the gray, it is not the teal. And I'm using the same OPI nail polish that I used before, and using the actual nail polish brush to fill in the entire area. And I'm going to go ahead and soften up those lines using the makeup sponge and dabbing technique. Once this is all done and completely dried, I'm going to start on Destiny's spots. So Destiny's body has spots all over it. I'm going to be using this dotting tool here, which has a small dot and a large dot. The way it works is you just lightly tap it into a paint or a nail polish, and then you just push that tip directly onto the body and it'll create a perfect little circle spot just like that. So I'm just going to use this dotting tool all over the top of her body, her head, and her ears. And I'm using the little tiny dotting side, and then I'm going to switch over to the bigger dotting side in a second to get all of these spots in. And the transformation into Destiny is coming out so cute, so cute. Since these spots are so small, they dry very quickly. Once I get them all on, I'm going to work on Destiny's eyes. I'm going to be painting them a very bright, vivid blue color. This is Cobalt Blue by Folk Art. Using a fine brush, I'm just going to go over all of the green areas of the eye and transform them into these gorgeous cobalt blue eyes. I will be using 2 coats of paint here. And I've gone ahead and cleaned up the white area off camera. Using my fine brush, I'm going to give her some eyelashes, and the face is completely done. Now I'm gonna work on all of the fins for the shark. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to be removing all of the fins from this Destiny figurine. The tail fin comes off super easily, and the other 3 fins are a hard rubber, so I'm going to use my X-Acto knife to cut them off. Now, if you don't want to ruin a Destiny figurine, you can always shape these, mold these out of air dry clay. I'm going to be attaching the fins to the body using a little bit of Gorilla Glue. I'm going to start off with the top dorsal fin, which I have trimmed down a little bit to fit on the pony's back. And you have to hold this down for about 2 minutes before the glue sets. And I'm just going to repeat this on all of the other fins. Here's the completed body. I've painted the fins using the same blue color. I've also gone ahead and added some spots to the fin areas and completely covered the body with clear nail polish to seal all of that work in. And this shark body came out really cool. It looks like a shark, but it still looks like a pony. It's time to finish up her head. I'm gonna seal it with some clear nail polish so that way none of the spots or eyes rub off. And after that is completely dried, I'm gonna go in and give her new hair. I have this gorgeous gray silver color called Moonlight and this teal blue color called Icy Daiquiri. And what I'm going to do is take a strand of hair here, fold it in half, and then cut it in half. Then I'm going to fold that half in half one more time and cut it again. So I'm going to end up with strands of hair that are 1/4 the length of the original strand, which I believe is 36 inches. That's the length of one hair plug. To rehair the pony, I will be using my rehairing tool. It's basically a pronged needle, so it's a needle with 2 tips at the end. And you just gather the hair and kind of sweep it on there just like that. And since the tip of the tool is very sharp, all you gotta do is select what hole you want to put the hair into and press it in like that. And super easy. You got the first hair plug in. You can see on the inside where that hair has secured itself, and then you just repeat that process over and over again until all of the holes have been filled with plugs of hair. What I'm gonna do is give her a few teal streaks, and then the rest of her hair is going to be that gorgeous shimmery silver gray color. Once you get all the hair plugs in, you're gonna have to secure them or the hair will fall out. I like using no-sew fabric glue, and what I'm gonna do is just squirt some directly into the head and then use a Q-tip to evenly distribute that glue all throughout the head and then let it completely dry. Let's check out the transformation from Applejack to Destiny. She came out so neat. The shark tail is really what makes this pony. It came out so nice. Let me know down in the comments below what you think her cutie mark should be. I was thinking maybe it should be Dory since she's from Finding Dory, but I'm not sure yet. And if you have any suggestions for what custom I should make next, I would love to hear your ideas. Thank you so much for watching, Little Pandas. Until next time, bye! You can find me online. For the latest news and updates for the channel, you can follow me on Instagram, MandaPanda Toy Collector, like my Facebook page, facebook.com/MandaPanda Toy Collector, or you can add me on Snapchat, MandaPanda TC. Want to mail something? You can. Send it to MandaPanda P.O. Box 65105, San Antonio, Texas 78265.